Do you think you're raising a pet dog? Or are you in fact just a loyal servant in the eyes of your boss? Just imagine, every day, who's the one clinging to the edge of the bed to make room? Who's rushing out to buy a specific favorite food just because the boss turned up their nose at dinner? And who's rearranging entire vacation plans just to find places that allow dogs? Are you loving your dog the right way, or are you slowly turning your boss into a sweet, spoiled little rascal? In today's video, we'll explore 10 clear signs that your dog may actually be running the household. Get ready. You might just realize you've been the victim for a while. Taking over the sofa and bed like a true owner. Who do you think owns the house? Your dog might say, obviously, I do. Many dogs boldly claim the coziest spot on the couch, leaving you squished on the edge. Even though you've bought them the softest dog bed, for some reason your bed always seems more appealing. Before long, you find yourself hanging halfway off the bed while your boss sprawls comfortably in the center. When their comfort starts to outweigh yours, that's the first sign you've got a very pampered dog on your hands. Don't let the bed become your dog's exclusive territory. It's a habit that's hard to break later. How about your home? Is the sofa now an untouchable throne for your four-legged royalty? But hold on, the signs of spoilage are only getting stronger. Becoming a picky foodie, only eating favorite dishes. Have you ever seen your dog sniff their full food bowl, then walk away uninterested? At first, they devoured their favorite food like they hadn't eaten in days. But over time, they've grown pickier, clinging to one preferred dish and rejecting everything else. You end up trapped in a cycle. Either rush out to buy their favorite meal or watch them skip meals entirely. Like kids, once dogs get used to gourmet options too often, they develop an extreme picky palate. Every time you give in, you unknowingly reinforce their finicky eating habits. Remember, a healthy dog won't starve itself. Sometimes you need to stay firm to correct their eating behavior. Do you find yourself begging your boss to eat at mealtime? But get ready, the next sign is even more like dealing with a toddler. Toddler-style tantrums. Have you ever heard whining, loud barking, or felt tiny paws tapping you whenever they're denied something? Just like a 2-year-old, dogs are masters of throwing tantrums. The moment you refuse a treat or access to the sofa, they launch into a dramatic performance, whining, pawing, barking, nonstop. And if you give in once, they'll be sure to repeat the show. Dogs quickly learn what works to get their way. Each successful pout only upgrades their act. Don't let these cute performances undermine your role as the pack leader. If yes today becomes yes tomorrow, you'll end up the long-term victim of their mini rebellions. Has your dog ever pulled off an Oscar-worthy tantrum? Share their best performance with us. Now take a peek under the dining table. Lurking under the table, waiting for heaven-sent food drops. As dinner hits the table, do you feel invisible eyes tracking every bite? That's your pampered dog's modern hunting technique. Sniffing intently, big hopeful eyes watching as you lift your slice of pizza. They're silently calling dibs. It may seem cute, but feeding dogs human food is dangerous. Many seasonings, salt, garlic, onions, and other ingredients can be toxic for dogs. Out of love, don't accidentally poison your dog with your people food. Does your boss have a favorite human food that makes them hover near your feet as soon as they catch the scent? And that super nose isn't done yet. Super sniffer, finding hidden treats in your pocket. Think you've hidden those treats well inside your jacket pocket? Not with your dog's incredible nose. A simple breeze carries enough scent for them to detect exactly which snack you're carrying and how many pieces. Sparkling eyes, perked up ears, and a gentle paw on your leg say it all. I know you're hiding something in there. If left unchecked, this can turn into a never-ending snack fest, leading to weight gain, pickiness, and treat addiction. Instead of handing out treats for those sad eyes, only reward your boss when they've truly earned it, like following commands or patiently waiting. Has your dog ever gently pawed at your pocket like a professional beggar? Share your dog's most cunning moment. And wait, the next sign exposes your boss's weakest spot when you're not around. Separation anxiety can't be away from you. The moment you close the door to leave, are there sad eyes behind it, soft whining, or even nonstop barking? Many dogs become so attached to their owners that even short separations trigger mild panic. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, this is a common symptom of canine separation anxiety. When overly bonded, dogs can get stressed, destroy things, chew obsessively, or even hurt themselves when left alone. Love needs balance with independence training. Don't let your boss believe that your absence equals the end of the world. Do you have a furry shadow following you around 24/7? Tell us when your boss gets most clingy. And sometimes that strong attachment turns into territorial possessiveness, guarding toys and food no one's allowed to touch. You reach for your dog's favorite toy and suddenly get a guarded look, perked up ears, or even a quiet growl. This shows they're developing an excessive sense of personal property over toys, food, or familiar items. According to the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, resource guarding can escalate if dogs feel their ownership is threatened. If not addressed early, it can develop into serious guarding behavior, even biting if someone invades their treasure trove. Has your boss ever given you the stink eye when you tried tidying up their toy stash? Share how your dog guards their treasure. And sometimes, even innocent games turn into unexpected hunting sessions, turning you into the prey during playtime. Have you ever been enthusiastically chased or pounced on while playing, feeling like you've become their living toy? Some dogs tend to play mini predator games, stalking, gentle biting, and leaping high to chase your movements. According to Veterinary Practice News, excessive chase play can indicate under-controlled prey instincts. If you allow this repeatedly without setting boundaries, they might learn that chasing people is acceptable fun. Does your dog get a little too fired up during playtime? Share their wildest chase moments. But even when you're not playing, your boss always finds a way to demand attention. Interrupting your eating/working must be the center of attention. You're focused on work, then feel a little snout nudging your arm, those bright eyes silently begging, "Hey, pay attention to me." Many spoiled dogs constantly demand attention no matter what you're doing, eating, watching TV, or handling important work. This emotional clinginess creates a vicious cycle. The more attention they get, the more they demand. If this continues, it can cause stress for both owner and dog, as your boss starts believing they should always be the center of your world. Does your boss often crash your online meetings or dinner time? Share how your dog steals the spotlight. And finally, the ultimate level of spoilage, when your boss controls your travel plans, forcing you to bring them along on every trip. When planning vacations, what's your first thought? For those with spoiled bosses, it's always, does that place allow dogs? From hotels, beaches, parks, to cafes, every destination must cater to your beloved boss. Some families even cancel entire trips if pets aren't welcome. At times, it feels like you're planning their vacation more than your own. While this close bond is sweet, without balance, you risk turning your dog into the center of the universe, unable to adapt when they can't be with you. Does your boss dictate your family's holiday plans? Share your funniest vacation stories. And these are just the first 10 signs. Ultimately, how you raise your dog shapes whether they become independent or sweetly spoiled. After going through these 10 signs, do you recognize whether you're raising a well-behaved dog or a tiny royal boss? Even if your boss is a bit spoiled, it reflects the unconditional love you share. As long as you maintain a balance between affection and discipline, your relationship will always be strong and full of joy. How many of these signs does your boss show? Share your funniest spoiled boss story in the comments. If this video made you smile and recognize something about your beloved boss, stay with us. More videos are coming to help you understand and love your furry friend even more.